Hi, I'm Pattu from FreeFinCal, and these are some evergreen tips for beginners to start making money online. If you're surprised about hearing such a video from me, yes, I'm surprised too, to be frank. But when you start maintaining a website and learn more about how to generate traffic and garner visibility and so on, you tend to learn information that's peripheral to what you're looking for, and this is some information that I have accumulated over the last few years about what will work in terms of making money and what will not. So I'm not really an expert, but I'm fairly confident about what I have to say because freefincal.com has generated decent traffic growth over the years. So let's get straight to 8 ways to make money online. These are things that you already know, but what I'm going to focus on in this video is to which among these to choose and how to get started and how to get started fast. Right? So display advertisements are is probably the most popular way. FreeFinCal is full of display ads. Many people complain, but they're necessary to keep the website alive. It's not that I cannot pay for it, but it's like there are expenses involved, and the ads pay for those expenses. If you're wondering how much I make every day, it's only few dollars a day, so don't imagine things and worry about it. So display ads is probably the easiest way, but it will not work immediately. If you're starting a new website and starting a new online presence, it will not work. It needs a little traffic to work. So affiliate marketing is when you actually write a detailed review of some product and then you have a link and say, if you're interested, go buy this, and then that link will have a tag related to your account which you have set up with that product manufacturer, or maybe it's Amazon. And when people buy through that, you'll get a cut. They will not pay anything extra, but you'll get a cut for generating that business to the company. Affiliate marketing will also require some traffic, but it's a good idea to start learning more about what kind of products will work for affiliate marketing and so on. I'll talk about that in the next slides. Sponsored posts. So these days people don't, for example, if I'm an insurer and I see a popular blog, I don't. In the olden days, they used to add a widget and put this is my new policy. This is a new policy. Click here to buy and so on. That kind of this banner advertising is dead. Today they have agencies. And the agencies will contact the blog writers and they will write a post. It will not look like a blatant advertisement. It will look like information, but there will be like 1 or 2 links here that say this is a good policy. Buy this, and so on. Many bloggers, it's a pity that many bloggers, get money for sponsored posts, but they do not even have the ethics to say that this is a sponsored post. That's terrible. I mean, that's bad, but that's a different problem. Sponsored posts, you can make money. You can set your price. You can say anywhere between 1,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees to sponsored posts, depending on your blog traffic. But this will not work for small sites. You need to generate visibility. Nobody else will contact. This is something that you cannot go and ask. This is something that they will contact you. So you cannot get that for a small site. Then you can have a premium service or a member-only service or a subscription website where if they pay for it, they'll get content, or they'll get some tools, or they'll have a forum where they pay for it and get advice or stock suggestions and so on. Whatever. There are many ways to do it, not just in finance. Again, this will take some authority, because why should people pay you? You're just new, right? You're just starting out. They won't just pay you, right? So again, it will take some time. Selling ebooks, calculators, like an Excel sheets, or anything like small how-to PDF guides, how to travel cheap, or something like how to get started in professional photography, or something quick starting guides. You can sell for like 300 rupees, 500 rupees, and so on. You can sell your expertise. You say I'm an expert in this. I can offer my consulting services and so on. But that again, people will not pay you unless you are well known. Back to 5. Selling e-products. You can start thinking about e-products right from the beginning. It will take some time to get money from that, but you can start thinking about it right at the beginning. Then you can sell your social media posts. That is, for example, the mutual funds had a mutual fund signing campaign, so they had a hashtag. So you have to add that hashtag and write a post. They will tell you how to write it. Then you put that post and tweet it to your followers, or put it in Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So you'll get money for each post. Of course, they will not again. That has to be done. And the agencies will contact you, the marketing agencies, and they will not contact you unless you have like thousands and thousands of followers and you have engagement. There are metrics to measure this, so there should be engagement and so on. But if you start doing this, the engagement will drop. Be very careful about it, because people are not fools. They will know that this is a paid post. Then if you're baking cakes, or if you're making pickles, or so some kind of small service, physical goods you can sell online. Again, that will take a little time. You need the SEO, the kind of SEO that you need to do is slightly different. You need to have a local presence and so on, or you can have an international presence, but it will take a lot of time and effort, and you have to follow regulations and so on. So these are broadly 8 different ways. There are many other ways, I'm sure, many subcategories also, but for a beginner, I think this is enough. Now, the question is, what should I do first? I want to make money online. What should I do first? I would classify two broad ways of making money online. The first way is you have a passion, and you feel the urge to do something, to write something, and you think this will be useful to people, and you also think maybe people will also search for it, because these are problems that I'm facing. Maybe other people will also have that problem, and they will also be searching for it on the web. And then you build a web presence, you build an authority without worrying about making money. You first write the content, because you think, getting that ideas and suggestions off your chest in the form of an article is more important to you. That's your priority. You can say, okay, let the website grow, and if I make some money out of it, yeah, okay, well and good. That kind of an attitude is good for for a passionate writer, or somebody who wants to create content. You have to wait for at least 3 years. That's what I would say. Here, the focus should be, you are going to write about what people should know. This is information that people should know, and it will be helpful for them. And you are not focusing on what they are searching for. Most people who use Google are idiots. They're going to search for nonsense, right? So you don't cater to what they're searching for. You are going to cater to what they should know. So that's why it will take you time to establish authority and so on. There are other ways for you to quickly do this. We will talk about that later if you're interested. The other way is, look, I don't care about the topic. I don't have a specific passion about this topic or that topic. I just want money. I want online money. Okay, I want it quickly. Quickly here means after 1 year of sustained effort. That's not easy. So it's not quick money. It's not easy way to make money. At least 1 year. Within 1 year, I should see some benefit. So I need that kind of a route. Here it's very clear. You will only write about the content that people will search for, even if it is stupid. For example, IRDA published this claim settlement ratio. Then you say best policies have based on claim settlement ratio, best stock mutual funds. Every 2 months you will say best stock mutual funds, and write. Every year you will say that kind of thing. It's irresponsible. Depending on the niche, it can be responsible or irresponsible. But in finance, it's clearly irresponsible. But you don't care about that. You want money. You're not worried about ethics here, ethics of writing. You just don't care. And but that said, it's possible to combine your passion and also responsibly write content based on the titles that people will, or topics or keywords that people will use to search for. That's possible. I'm hoping this video is one such video. That is my hope. It need not be. Some people will call it clickbait. Some people will call it useless. That depends on. If I start worrying about what everybody thinks, I'll never get anything done. Screw that. So anyway, so that it's possible to write responsible content, but your focus here is that you will only look at what people will search for. So your major source of traffic is going to be Google. Whereas the major source of traffic for the top category is not Google, it will be other, it's more a diversified approach, and it will take longer. It's easy for you to guess what kind of site FreeFinCal is. Some people will complain. Well, let them. Who cares? So if you want quick money, if you are passionate, I cannot help you there, because you know what you have to do, right? You know that route. I can help you how to start a website and how to do basic SEO and so on. I'm trying to write a product, an ebook or something like that for advisors and general small business owners. That I'm hoping to publish it in summer. So we'll get that there. We'll talk about that there. So if you want to make quick money, what I would suggest is just make a log of what you search for in Google every day. Every day people make anywhere between 10 to 20 searches on Google, depending on the topic, whatever. It could be more. Just make a list. I searched for this. For those questions, you can arrange the questions by topic or by genre, whatever you want to call it, niche, whatever. Then you say, for these questions, my answer was found in the top 3 search results. For these questions, the answer was found in the top 10. My answer was not even found in the top 10. Maybe it's in the top 20. Maybe it was not answered at all. Some of these top results were just forum results, like what is it called, Stack Exchange, or maybe even Quora or something like that. And then for every query, you note down. People also search for. There's a box right at the bottom with the bold search keywords. Write them all down. People also ask. There are FAQs with tabbed content. You open the tab and then you will expand and so on. Make a table of all that. So this is a preparation. Preparation is extremely important if you want to make a website. Especially if you want to make, if you want to make a website for making money, you need super organized preparation. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. So you make a list of all that. Then you list the topics that you could not easily find the answer for. Those are going to be your articles. That's it. You can do 2 things. You can have a website with different topics all put together, or you can have a website with these kind of topics in one website, that on another, and so on. So a specific niche website. Both may work. Depends. It depends. Very hard to say what Google will do and so on. SEO is equal to Google. Okay, the other search engines don't matter. So who cares? How many people use Bing and all that? Dr. Google, whatever. Very, very few people. It's good or bad is another matter. Now, while you are doing these things, while you are listing these articles, listing these article ideas, and actually starting to write articles, you must start quickly, as soon as possible, start writing articles. And you must be able to write an article fast. Nobody can help you there, right? While you're doing all this, you research on which are the areas in which you get the best affiliate marketing deals in India, in abroad, whatever, international affiliates, whatever. And then you understand what topics are you going to choose from those deals, what products are you going to review from those deals, and then you will have to review the product in like super detail. It's got to be like minimum 1,000 words. 2,000 words is also fine. People think you have to write short articles is wrong. You have to write like super detailed long articles with subheadings, the bullets like this, images. You have to write the article as if you are going to buy that product and your dear money is going to be spent on that. And what are the topics, what are the pros and what are the cons? You have to be very clear and say, this may not be suitable for these kind of people. So it has to be honest. The more honest you are, the more money you will make from affiliate marketing. That's for sure. Of course, many people game the system, but I'll talk about that in a separate video. It's very difficult to find free products if people game the system using affiliate deals. But well, that's a curse. That's a searcher's curse. So those are your article ideas. Those are your affiliate marketing deals. You research on that and start writing articles on that as well. Keep doing that, and then what? So you can, while you write your articles, also start a YouTube channel and make a video. YouTube is an amazing platform. The dynamics for getting traffic on YouTube is very different from the dynamics of getting traffic on Google. There is a way to do YouTube SEO and like you do search SEO and so on, but there's no need to do YouTube SEO. That's what I found. There are ways in which you can tailor your videos, your thumbnails, your titles, and so on. Don't waste time on podcasts. Don't waste time on getting more likes or followers on social media. Those are all waste of time. If it grows, let it grow. Be active in social media groups, because build a presence in social media, relevant social media groups. comment, participate, find out what people are searching for, what are their problems. When you find out what their problems are, you can write. Those are all great article ideas. Like, for me, I'm a frog in a well. Literally, I don't talk to people. I hate talking to other people. So for me, Awesome Ideas of Wealth is my window to the world. I mean, it tells me uh, how investors really are. So while you are writing these articles, you get a little bit drip traffic. Well, you get the traffic, have a box and say if you want regular articles, subscribe and build an emailing list. That will take a long time to build, but you start building it. These are all things that you need to, these are all seeds that you need to sow, but that will reap like 10 years later. But you still must have a long-term plan. Remember what I said about building wealth. You need a long-term plan, same thing. Don't worry about display advertisements and other methods until you have proper traffic, until you have like minimum 1,000 views a day. Don't worry about all other methods. Just write the content. Be patient, be consistent, have a system, always be learning about how to write better content, what to look for, what will work, what will not work, and so on. Just to be, just a disclaimer here for free FinCal people, readers, I know how to do keyword research like that. I don't do it because I don't like it. That's not the way I work. I mean, I have found a way to get Google traffic and other channels and so on, in addition to direct traffic, etc. But that works for me. You have to do what works for you. I cannot ask you to follow me and say it will work. It won't. It may not work for you. So, when can I expect results? If you are going to be choosing the passion route, if you are lucky, and if you are good, 2 years, maybe more. If you are going to take the quick money route, and if you do it right, if your article, the topics and are essentially match the topic and what people search for, there's a wavelength match, you'll get traffic. But please remember, it's not just the title or the the description, whatever. Your content has to be super useful. Otherwise, people will go back. If people go back, Google will figure it out and you will be penalized. So Google will give you a chance. But for Google to give you a chance, it will take a few months. Typically like 6, 7, 8 months to trust your website. For Google to trust your website, you should not just start a website, put one article and leave it. You should keep churning content regularly, like 2, 3 times a week or more, right? And you should be a fluent writer. Otherwise, it won't work online. If you are not a fluent writer, do videos. You should be a fluent talker. Something should come fluently. Otherwise, you cannot make money. You cannot make money online without talent. There should be a talent to simplify your search query either in text or in or via videos or via voice. You should be talented in doing something and you should do it fast. Talented means you should do something fast. You should not sit and say, "Oh, I don't know if this is good, that is good." You should not question yourself, doubt yourself, and so on. You should spend some time on research and start writing. Bam, bam, bam. Otherwise, it won't work. Otherwise, it's people who make money are people who churn out content quickly. It won't work. Don't expect anything for 3 years. It's like how a bamboo grows. Nothing will happen for from that website, from that website. Nothing will happen for 3 years, and the website says between 4 to 15 years. From 3 years, that growth between 4 to 15 years, it will just explode vertically, horizontally explode. So you have to be patient. Don't expect anything for 3 years. I would say in general. So this video is about starting easily, not making money easily. So don't confuse that. And please have small targets like making money 100 rupees a month, 100 rupees a week, 100 rupees a day, then 1,000 rupees a month, 1,000 rupees a day. Then your monthly income is equal to your monthly expenses, and then so on. All these will take years. You have to be patient, consistent. So that's just a broad outline for you to get started. If you have any questions, drop it below and I'll explain if I can. I'll catch you in another video. Bye bye.